Hello and welcome. This is going to be my attempt at doing the Call of Duty map, Call of Duty Zombies map, Moon. So this is from Black Ops 1, and I'm just doing this just to kind of showcase for myself and for anybody who's interested in watching what you should be doing on Moon if you want to get to like a higher round. Um, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to do it this till round 20 because I feel once we reach round 20, we should be able to get as far higher round as we need to. So first thing first, as you saw, the idea is basically to kite zombies, kill as many as you can when you spawn in Area 51. This is where you start, Area 51. And then you can use a teleporter over there by that base there, and then teleport to Moon. Right now I'm just building points. Again, the idea is to get Jug before you go up to the Moon. That's the cool thing about this map, Moon, that you can actually make your way towards getting Juggernaut before you even get to the start of round 1. So this, what I'm doing right now, I mean, again, it's mostly just kiting. It is a little bit challenging early on if you're playing this, but a few more tries and, you know, it's something that I would recommend everybody do. So I've already got 2,500 points. I'm just going to keep making a few more points just so that I have enough for Jug and Quick Revive. And then I just teleport back up. And you can just dodge the dogs around like that. No problem. Okay, so once that is done, you come up here and by Quick Revive you should have enough points once you get up here. At least 500 points in addition to the 2,500 points for Juggernog. And now basically we survive here. So we'll be surviving mainly in the spawn area, and we're just going to be holding out here until round 4 or 5, depending on how many points I'm able to accumulate. If I am lucky with max ammo, if I'm lucky with double points. If not, then we'll just open up tunnel 6, buy the MPL, and then continue camping here until round 5. At round 5, we'll start making our way up to the biodome. So the strategy essentially with this map is that you want to kite zombies in the biodome area. At least that's the strategy that I play with. There's various strategies. You could even have a strategy kiting the zombies in this specific area, but it's really hard because there is a sort of like a boss zombie in this map called the Cosmonaut, and he will spawn here, and I'll explain what he does. He basically is a zombie that has a lot of health. He has got 4 times the health of a regular zombie, and what he can do is basically if he touches you, he'll grab you, teleport you to a random part of the map, provided that that part of the map is open, and he will also take away a random perk. So you want to avoid him at all costs. You can kill him, but make sure to maintain your distance while killing him. I've seen people do knives on him, and if he grabs them, they have still managed to kill him, but that is very challenging to do. So I won't be risking that. He hasn't spawned yet, so when that does happen, and there he is. Okay, so he has in fact spawned. So that's the guy. Basically, you want to avoid him at all costs. And I got max ammo, so I got pretty lucky there. Excuse me. So I'm just gonna keep shooting these zombies here. So yeah, basically just this. I mean, round 3, they are going to start breaching at this point. And then what you want to do is just kind of shoot them here and then try to knife them to get that 130 points. If you can, that's okay as well. Our goal here is to get around, I think, 7,500 points or 7,250 points so that we're able to open up all the area all the way up to the biodome. So I'm definitely going to be spending this round here and potentially even the next one. So always also make sure to keep rebuilding the barriers. Now with the Cosmonaut having spawned, it's going to be a whole lot more difficult kiting here, but I'll try to do the best I can. So this guy, and there we go. So that's the end of it. Excuse me. So what I'm going to try to do is make sure that I get the cosmonauts to stay here, and then I will make my way up to the other window as the round starts, which it just did. So here we are. So again, round 4, you got 3 knife kills, which is pretty nice. And they are knifing me pretty hard right now, so I'm going to just back off a little bit. They should have spawned in the other window as well by now, I think. Oops. So what I just did, you do not want to do that. I got pretty lucky. But basically what that does is that if you throw a grenade inside this area or any of the labs area, which I'm going to show you later on, it can cause a decompression, and that will cause all these windows to break. And if these windows break, you won't have any oxygen here. So let me explain what that means. So this map is on the moon, as the name suggests, and since you're on the moon, there's no oxygen, there's no gravity until such a time that you turn on the power. So once the power is on, then you've got artificial gravity, and you've got artificial gravity, and you've got oxygen as well. So those are the two things that are really important. And so that's what we're going to be doing. I think I have enough points to actually make my way up to the main area now. I wonder if there's any other zombies left there. I do have this crawler here, so I'm just gonna let him hit me a couple of times. So fun fact, if you let the crawlers hit you, they kind of regenerate a little bit of their health, so the crawler will be less likely to bleed out. I found that if I turn into a crawler, he's more likely to bleed out if I do not let him hit me. So that is interesting stuff right there. So okay, so as you can see, I'm just floating around all over the place. I'm jumping higher than usual, and that's because I'm on the moon, and normally the jump wouldn't be this high. Sprint is an issue, and so is not being able to breathe. So if I take my helmet off, the character will make a comment. So yeah, so that's basically it. So you have to put on this PES, this cosmonaut suit, and then you'll be okay. So this is tunnel 6. We're going to open this up. So this door through here, you just follow the path that I took. Then you open this door for 1250, and at this point we'll be in the power room. The box can spawn here, and then you just turn on the power here. So now once power is on, you can now breathe, and you can take off this mask if you want to. What I typically do once I've got the power on, in fact, which is something that pretty much everybody should do, is grab this device called the hacker. The hacker will replace your cosmonaut suit, but what you could do with it is you can basically hack open doors for much cheaper. So right now it's 1,000 points, but with the hacker it's only 200 points. So we just hack it open. So this will take some time. It takes about 30 seconds. Again, fun fact, with Speed Cola, it'll take 2/3 the regular time. So instead of 30, it'll take 22 seconds. But since I don't have Speed Cola right now, I'll take the full 30 seconds. So we're just going to hack this open. Again, the intent over here is to make sure that you conserve as much points as you can early on, because we need the points for other stuff like buying weapons, pack-a-punch, and whatnot. Okay, so I've opened that. That's the biodome. That's the main area where we're going to be kiting the zombies from now on. But before we go there, we're going to actually go down to Area 51, and we're going to kite zombies there, kill zombies there, and pack-a-punch all our weapons. So the loadout that we're going to be carrying right now is going to be... Oh, there's a zombie here. Okay, so I can't do that, which kind of sucks. 1,000 points, yeah. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Next round is fine. But we're here. So my intent was to open that door over there and then make my way down to the teleporter. But that's okay, we can do that at the end of this round. We do need enough to open that door, and we need full ammunition for the MP5K. So the plan now is to go down to the pack-a-punch area and pack-a-punch our weapons. So that would be this MP5K. And we want to pack-a-punch the pistol, which pack-a-punches to the awesome Mustang and Sally. And then we also want to hack the weapon. So hacker is a unique thing to Moon only. As I showed you before, you can use it to hack open doors. You can use it for a variety of things. So we'll be using the hacker for all of that. And that killed all the zombies unintentionally. Hopefully that doesn't end the round. I want at least one zombie to be alive. Okay, so there's a drop over there. So these platforms, they would randomly have some drops on them. Okay, so they are still coming. Okay, so there's quite a few here still, so that's good. Okay, so that's good. Again, we are good here. So we're just gonna make our way up here. So one zombie still alive here, so we'll continue making our way down here. And at this point, I think we have enough. So another thing you can do with the hacker is just kind of hack the windows, and then it'll give you 100 points and allow you to rebuild the window. I'm not gonna bother hacking open this door, so I'll pay the regular price and make my way down to the teleporter here. Okay. So there's that. Okay, now here we've got 2470 points, so we need to make enough points so that we have enough to pack-a-punch the Sallies, which is this pistol here, and then we want enough points to buy Speed Cola and MP5K. So what I do typically is just kind of just run around the same strat that I did before. Both these strats. Again, just running around here like that. Again, we have Juggernaut, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue surviving. Hopefully I don't go down since I'm recording. Anything can happen. Okay, so that's that. That's done. So you come around here and then you just shoot them. Okay. The zombies are pretty fast here, so... Okay, so again we'll just let more spawn at this point. So there they come in that line here. So if you continue to do what I'm doing, they don't spawn behind you, so it is quite easy to kind of get all the zombies to you know, just train real close up like that. So again, it'll take a few practice runs, but make sure to do that, and it should be possible. Again, you can take a couple of hits if you know, if you get stuck there, whatever. Not a big deal. Excuse me. Because you've got Juggernaut. So make good use of that perk. Okay, so again, we've got the full number here, so we'll shoot him here again. Just the one, and I will continue to gather them up. So now I have 6440 points. I need 5,000 to pap the pistol, so I have enough, but I'm just gathering the zombies here. I'm just not going to run right now to pack-a-punch because I want to control where the zombies are. I wouldn't just run up to pack-a-punch just like that. So now all the zombies are gathered. I'll casually make my way to the pack-a-punch machine real slow. Some of them are actually pretty slow, so you got to be careful with that as well. So maybe, you know, just kite them tighter if need be, and then just calmly just put the pistol in. Remember, you've got some time. Pistol won't just disappear, so you don't have to rush or hurry towards grabbing that. So, you know, he's still there, so you just grab it. And then at this point, you just go back to the original kiting area, and then here, continue doing what you were doing before. Just wait for all the zombies to come here, and then gather them up, and then start blasting. Now we're going to be using the Sallies, so you have to be careful. So with Sallies, make sure to use 2 shots only when you're at full health. When I say full health, like you're not hit or hurt in any way. So he's dead. He's dead as well. Okay. So remember, full health and then 2 shots of Sally with just both left click and right click of the mouse or on the controller. Okay, so again, just gathering up here and just keeping them nice and tight. And I think I've got the full wave here. Okay, that's perfect. And just like that. That's perfect. That was a perfect kill. So we got 4,000. We just need 1,000 more points, and then we can pap the MP5K as well. Again, you'll notice in the top, or sorry, the bottom left-hand corner that the rounds are not actually progressing. The reason for that is when you're in Area 51, rounds don't actually progress. The zombies continue to get harder based on the number of you see, you heard that bell right there, that thing. So for each ring, the zombies will continue to get stronger. It's almost like a round has passed. So yeah, interesting stuff. So again, I've got them all, you know, grouped in together, and then blast them like that. Again, make sure that you haven't taken any damage before blasting them like that. Because if you do, chances are that you will go down, and I have gone down many times like that. Okay, so now we have enough points. We are not going to worry about killing anymore. We just need the MP5K Pack-a-Punched. So that's the next step. Okay, so we got all the zombies. Just gonna kite them here real quick, and again, very casually, very slowly, just keep gathering them up, and just put that gun in there, and then very casually, very slowly, very deliberately, just grab it. Okay, so you got both your weapons Pack-a-Punched, and again, the same thing. They're all over the place, so we just want to kite them. Now we've got both weapons papped, but why stop there? We've got this really nice perk, Speed Cola, right here, so we're just going to grab that as well. And we're going to build points by killing them with our MP5K, the newly Pack-a-Punched MP5K, so we're going to be doing that. Okay, so the goal here is to make 3,000 points to get Speed Cola. And once we have Speed Cola, we need additional 5,000 points. The reason for the 5,000 points is because once we are back on the moon, we need to hack the MP5K. So one of the other uses of hacker is that you can hack any gun on the wall and essentially cause it to flip out. Flip. So whenever you buy ammo off the wall, the ammo is, you know, a specific number of points, usually 500, 600 points. And then Pack-a-Punch ammo is always 4,500 points. So by hacking the gun on the wall, what happens is that this thing gets flipped. So now the regular ammo costs 4,500 and the Pack-a-Punch ammo costs the amount of the regular ammo, whatever it may be. So for MP5K, that's 500 points. So we can essentially get, for dirt cheap, 500 points Pack-a-Punch ammo. So we won't be hurting for points. We'll have enough ammo to last forever. So that was pretty close, so don't do that. Try to kite versus shooting them all the time. Make sure you've got a full wave going on. So I have 6290 points. I'm actually going to exhaust my ammunition before I do this. That's 6,900. need 25 more points. And they're coming. 14 more. So we got 8,080 points. That's okay. That's exactly how much we need. If you're not able to make 5,000 points, just use your sallies until you do make those points. Okay, so in order to go back, again, I got stuck there, so again, be careful. So to go back, what you do is basically gather them up, come down here, and really slowly and deliberately just let them do that, come at you, and then just sprint up here, and then just hop on this thing. It'll give you enough time to just teleport there. And since we have the hacker device, we don't have the suit, but the power is on, so we don't have to worry about suffocating here. Now we've got 3 perks, and we're looking for the 4th perk. Now you've got to be careful and listen very closely where the cosmonaut is, because a cosmonaut can be in very inopportune places. Like right now, I can hear him. He's right there. Okay, not a problem. We'll let him just come inside, but always listen to the breathing noise that he makes. Okay, so that's very important. The last perk we need is called PhD Flopper. We need PhD Flopper so that we are immune to damage that is dealt by Mustang and Sally. So PhD is essential because if you do get trapped, and that can happen, Sally's will be our, you know, insurance that we won't die. You just spam the ground with PhD Flopper and Sally's, and then the zombies will die, but we won't take any damage, allowing us a quick escape. So that's the benefit of that. And the next step is to flip out the gun, which I'm gonna do right now. Fairly fast this, and then I'm just gonna buy the ammunition. Just dead. Okay, I actually have slightly less points. I don't have enough for PhD, but that's okay. Can always make a few more points. I wonder, no. What windows are fixed? 1740. That's okay. Now another thing that happens in this map is this thing called excavators. Once the power is on, excavators will start trying to breach various areas of the map. When they breach, the oxygen and gravity from that area goes away. We want oxygen and gravity to be always there so that we can carry our hacker and use it to the best effect. I'll demonstrate what those effects are. And we also want to have gravity so that we don't accidentally run into zombies in a weird way, because once there is no gravity, they can hit you, they can block you in ways that you don't want to be blocked. They can just kind of come in front of you, come in, you know, beside you. Everything is chaotic without any gravity. So we don't want that. Okay, so we'll just quickly go pick up our final perk. And there's max ammo there. The box is right there. We're not going to hit the box at all till about round 15. And this is something a lot of people do, is that the moment they start a game, co-op or multiplayer, the first thing they try to do is hit the box. Bad decision. The first thing you want to do is what I just did. Get the perks, pap your weapons. Pap the weapons on the wall, starting weapons, Mustang and Sally. This weapon right here, Mustang and Sally, it's as good as the ray gun. I would say even better in terms of the damage output. The only thing is it's got a little bit of a less ammo compared to the ray gun, but its effectiveness, in my opinion, is better than the ray gun. So if you've got a starting weapon that you can just pack a punch into something that rivals the ray gun, why would you give it away? Just pack a punch it. Okay, no excavators. So excavators will spawn at the start of each map, which is why I will quiet down for a second and just listen. Okay. Okay, so we've got our full loadout, our weapons, our perks, Jug, Quick, Speed Cola, and PhD Flopper. Now we're just gonna go crazy killing these zombies. Basically, this is going to be our setup until round 15, so, you know, just go crazy, do what you need to do. Except killing the Cosmonaut. When the Cosmonaut gets here, I'll elaborate as to what you need to do. Yeah, this is what I enjoy doing, you know, just carnage. Excellent. Okay, always grab the double points. And that's another round down. Another thing you can do with the flopper is just flop like that, and that does 5,000 damage to all zombies. Okay, so that is the excavator about to breach. So you have 4 minutes in real time from that point in which you must stop the excavator. Now, how do you stop it? I'll demonstrate. There are these controls at the spawn area, and you need to basically hack those controls, which is why hacker is so important. So essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be killing all the zombies here, so we're about to reach the end of this round. I'll leave one zombie, run up to the spawn area, and then hack it. Okay. Okay, see the last one? If he is, then that's great. Can be careful of the Cosmonaut here. There he is, so be very careful. And that's the second warning. Maybe more warnings that might appear. So we're making our way. So now the excavators, there are 3 excavators in total. The first one breaches tunnel 6, which is the tunnel that we're going through right now. So this whole area will become compromised. You don't want that to happen because you're going to be running back and forth from this specific tunnel. Rather, I should say you don't want both the tunnels to breach. So this is the controller, this excavator control thing. And then once you hack it, the excavator right there, you see? There you go. So that restores the control. These are the other 2. This is the second one, and the third one is right here. So this one is for tunnel 11. That one is for tunnel 6, and this one is for tunnel. Sorry, that's for Biodome. So right now Biodome was about to breach. So that's what we hacked. Also, hacking them gives you 1,000 points, so that's really good. Okay, so we're gonna make our way back to the Biodome. So that's another use of the hacker, which is really, really useful. Again, it goes without saying, do watch or hear where the Cosmonaut is. It's gonna be fairly close. One of the things I like to do is just rebuild these windows here, just to prevent zombies from spawning in front of me if and when I need to kind of run by them real quick. So he is. He's in here somewhere. Okay, so he was trying to get through to me from the other area. Okay, so that's that. Okay, one last zombie would be last here. Okay. Okay, he's right there. And that's the end of the round. We're gonna quickly buy ammo for 500 points, and then we're back here. So these platforms are really good. You can just jump around them if you want to. They're really fun. The intent behind this was actually for players to grab perks that appear periodically around these platforms. If you're skilled enough, you can do it. But you can't stay long on those platforms because they will always jump you down. So again, I'm going to be using the ammo indiscriminately. I don't care if I waste. I can always just buy it from the laboratory area. At this point, we're just going to accumulate points. So our goal is to get 50,000 points. Once we have 50,000 points, we can at that point start hitting the box. Okay, and that won't be till round 15. Round 15 is where I like to do it, but you may decide to do it at another round. It's up to you. But my personal preference is round 15. So again, MP5K papped or even unpapped is really good for taking down zombies even while hip firing. Just aim generally towards the head area and then you should be able to take care of them. Okay, so now the Cosmonaut is here. So what you want to do with this Cosmonaut is basically get him to come around this area. And what we're going to be doing is basically running around this sort of these formation of rocks in a circular way. And that's that. That's your kiting strategy basically. Just run around these rocks and survive. Just going to stay here so the Cosmonaut comes to us. And we're going to kill these zombies. Okay. I'm not going to take that move just because I feel more points are to be had. Killing the zombies the regular way. Okay, Cosmonaut is coming close to us. I'll take that though. Insta kill is always good. Again, you don't need to always knife at insta-kill. Make sure there's lots of zombies. Do not knife. Okay? Stay back. Just use your weapon. Just quickly kill them like I did. Okay, and that's that. Now the Cosmonaut is here. This is exactly where you want him to be. We're just going to kite around this area. We got max ammo, so we don't have to load up on our ammunition, but we can do that after. Because the zombies don't have enough health. Okay, at this point we can start grabbing death machines as well. Just make sure to know when the excavator is about to breach. Okay. So we're getting there, round 11. There you go. And Cosmonaut is easy enough to keep at bay once you're here. Okay, no excavator. Again, when excavator is about to breach, always try to end the round as soon as you can. Just leave one zombie, excuse me, and then go hack the starting area. Remember, do not panic. The first thing you shouldn't be doing when excavator is about to breach is not panic. Panic, it's game over. Okay, max ammo there. These guys are becoming harder to kill now. Okay, always never stay in one spot for too long. One position for too long, always keep looking around. And Pick Death Machine whenever possible. Early on, Death Machine's really good. Okay. Perfect. Alright, no Excavator Breach. Got enough ammo on both weapons. As I said, round 15, you don't even need other weapons. If you're struggling, buy Claymore, buy Syntax Grenades, and you know, you can take care of a few more waves that way. So yeah. And I feel that these off-the-wall weapons are really fun to use as well, so why not, eh? Late game you can start using the power weapons like Ray Gun, Wave Gun, and Gershes and whatnot. But early on, just rely on these weapons. Okay, so about to run out of ammo. It's okay. So normally what I would do is just go buy ammo real quick, but since I'm full on Sally's, I'll just use these. Pretty easy to kind of kill zombies with that. So again, I'm just going to kite them here real quick. This is a very tight spot for kiting, so I wouldn't recommend you do this, but what I would recommend you do is just basically walk like this. Walk in a circle like this, let the zombies gather up around you, and then just quickly double back and then blast them. Okay, so that's good. Ballistic knife is another weapon the Bowie knife you can get. It's a little bit harder to get. I would recommend when trying to get is to not turn on the power. Okay, so that's that. That's the end of that. So I'm gonna go quickly and buy my collider ammo. There you go. Full up again. So I paid 1,000 points for that just to kind of fully load up my weapons. You can choose to just buy once, but it won't fully replenish your ammunition. It'll leave like 40 rounds for the clip. I like to buy the clip ammunition as well. And double points, always grab double points. At this point, zombies are going to be much harder to kill, so watch out. Look around you. Okay. We got some Nova gas crawlers inside as well. Not a problem, not a big deal. Again, bust out your Sallies if you're ever in trouble. Okay, just like that. There you go. Perfect. And let me see if I can quickly grab that. Probably not the smartest idea, but there you go. I got insta-kill as well. I wonder if I can grab it. Okay, so 49k points. So again, one more round left, and then once we hit 50, we should be able to reach our desired round. Okay, reload again. Just quickly buy the ammunition just because I like to make use of the MP5K. Okay, no excavator. It's breached once. Okay. Usually it ends up breaching a couple of more times. Again, if it does, best thing, just as I said before, just end the round as soon as possible. And when I say end the round, kite the zombies. Kite them. Once you've kited them, like I'll demonstrate. So just kite them, this is the regular route. Like you're gonna be using to kite the zombies. Just juke around them, do whatever you need to do. Just get them to gather up. Go slowly. Go like this so that they have enough time to gather behind you, not in front of you. Okay, so once that's happened, okay, there's all those zombies. You just kind of run around a few times like that, and then you got the P5K, just blast them. Just like that. There you go. It's awesome. It's easy. Got max ammo again. Perfect. And we got insta-kill, so we can kill more zombies. Still got more zombies coming in, so... Okay, at this point I will... Maybe... Actually, you know what, no. There's a couple of zombies still here, so... 3 zombies, so now we need like a crawler. Because this is pretty much the end of the round. We need a crawler. And more importantly, we need the cosmonaut to die. So I'll elaborate on how we can do that. Because once you're done, once you want to hit the box, you want to go rebuild windows or go down to the teleporter. Well, maybe not when going down to the teleporter, but you want the cosmonaut dead whenever you're going to do something that's going to take some time. Okay, so that made some crawlers. Okay, all of them are slow, so we'll kill you. I believe maybe 2 of them. Okay, awesome. And now we're gonna go ahead and kill this guy. There you go. Now we have enough points, we have 56,000 points, and we can go ahead and hit the box. But before we do that, there's another thing you can do when playing this map is you can make it so that the box will not move for several rounds. And you can use a hacker for that. So I'll demonstrate. So this is where the box is, and you ideally want the box to be in a location where there is gravity and oxygen. So it's in the biodome, this is perfect. If it's in power room, then I would just recommend hitting the box as you normally would. But since it's in this room, what we can do, the first thing we do is we hack all the other box locations. So we go here, and we hack this real quick. You have 15 seconds, so it's more than enough time for you to hack the box. And we got a gun, and we got the ray gun. Look at that. It's pretty lucky. That's one of the weapons we need. We gave up the MP5K, that's fine. Oh, by the way, the ballistic knife is a bowie knife is right there. So if you're good, I'm not that good, but you basically run up and then you just grab it real quick. Okay, perfect. So we grab that as well. So again, this normally doesn't work, but for some reason, as I'm recording this, it is working splendidly. So again, so that's the first box spot we hacked. This is the second one we're gonna hack, but first we're just gonna take a break here just to gather our breath, and then we're gonna go up here. Just quickly hack this. We're gonna go back up here. We'll go inside here. That's usually good enough to give us a breather. See what we have. You don't need that. We're gonna go back. And then we're gonna go up to the biodome. Sorry, not the biodome, the spawn area. And we're gonna hack this box location as well. So this will ensure that in round 15, I think 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 4 rounds I think it lasts, the box will not move. Okay, it also gives you like a free box spin, which is kind of nice, but it takes 1200 points, so there is that. Okay, we don't need that. And now we're gonna go to the biodome, and we're gonna hit the box to our desire as long as we want. Now you can use the hacker again to conserve your points even more and get more hits in. So we've got about 50,000 points. we're going to be able to get lots of hit in for the box, and with the number of hits we're going to be able to do, we should be able to get the weapons we're looking for. So we're looking for the ray gun, which we got. Extremely lucky. We were looking for the wave gun, which is the wonder weapon for this map, which is like a one-hit kill weapon. And we were looking for Gersh devices. Okay, so those are the 3 weapons we're looking for. When the zombies follow us here, that's fine. We can kill one of them if we need to. And yeah. So to make the hacker work, what you do is basically hit the box once regularly. You check if you got the weapon you need. If not, just pull out the hacker by pressing X and then hit the box again. You don't want this, you can hack it again, and this gives you your 950 points back, as you saw there. And then you can pick up if you want to. I'll pick it up because I don't want the Mustang and Sally anymore. And rinse and repeat. So we got the Galil, I don't want that. It'll take 600 more points. The second spin with the hacker takes less points, and then it refunds you back the points for the first hit. So 2 spins you get for the price of 600 points only, which is incredible. It's a really good deal. So my points are barely going down. And as you will see, I'll hit this numerous times, but the box won't go. Okay, there's another. Okay, one of the zombies is here. Oh, okay, we got the wave gun, so I'll take that. Now normally I hope to get Gershes first, because at this point I can't really trade out any of my guns. If I could, I would, but you know, you could do this. This typically, in my opinion, takes longer because when you do this, you get their points back and the gun kind of glows. The benefit to this is that this is glowing, it's like a drop. Your teammate can come and pick up this weapon. So that's the benefit of that. You can use the hacker to hack the second spin and let your teammate, any of your teammates, if you're playing 2 players, 3 players, 4 players, to pick up the gun that they may like. And HK is pretty good pull, so you can have that. So second pull, and then this pull is usually the one that they can get. Okay, so commando, not a bad one, so we can hack this and somebody else can pick it. You can also pick it up, as it says over here, but we don't want to, so that's okay. Typically at this point what I do is I give up PhD flopper. So I'm going to show you another thing you can do with the hacker. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hit the box regularly. I'm still going to hack it, but I'm just going to hit the box without, you know, it running through the option of giving me back the points. Oh, I got QEDs. Because that's not bad. But I want Gershes. The reason I want Gershes, I'll demonstrate why. Okay, so... Ooh! Okay, that was a mistake. I traded out my weapon for that, my wave gun. Not a problem. We have enough points. Again, the good thing about this is that given the number of points we have, we can just trade this back in again and get it back. And hopefully we can get Gershes this time around as well. Okay, so that zombie is close to us, but it's not a problem. Python. Okay, so carrying on. Dragunov. Not a bad one. Snipers of any kind are not too good in this. Ooh, not the ray gun. Please not the ray gun. Made one mistake already. Or make another one. Okay, another HK pull. On the spaz. Okay. So the cool thing is, again, box isn't moving, so despite this taking a while, I saw the Gershes there for a second. Okay, so we keep going on. So as I was gonna say, so at this point I like to give up PhD Flopper, and the reason behind that is I find PhD Flopper to be less useful. It's really good. I mean, you're still using the ray gun, so it's still recommended to use it. But I use double tap. That actually bled out, so a new one will spawn. Not a problem. We can kite around with one zombie. It's not going to be that big a deal. But yeah, over time zombies will bleed out. And still carrying on again. Our luck kind of ran out. But this is a good demonstration of how good this is. Okay. Attack this. So again, even with a runner, you can easily do this. I got the RPK. Okay. And we've got lots of health, so we shouldn't be hurting for that. So Moon is actually one of my favorite maps, and the reason for that is it has an incredible Easter egg. I love the Easter egg that this map has. I've done it several times. I think 5 times for sure I've done it. And I love it. I mean, I've done it with 2 people, 3 people. I think I've done it with 3 people, but I've done it with 4 people and 2 people. And the benefit to doing the Easter egg is that the reward is that you get all 8 perks in the map. And that is a huge thing. Not only do you get all 8 perks, but these are permanent perks, so you'll never lose them. And this means that even if you go down, even if you bleed out and die, you may lose your guns, but you won't lose your perks, which is huge. And this is the sort of thing that Shangri-La introduced back in Black Ops 1. It was a new thing back then, but Shangri-La Easter egg is rather unwieldy. It's very time consuming, and I've done it once with 4 people, and we did it, but it was incredibly tedious doing that Easter egg, and I will not be doing that again. Not anytime soon. But Moon Easter egg, I've done it multiple times. It is a little bit more RNG based, more so than Shangri-La is. But I feel that it's still easier to do than the Shangri-La Easter egg, because getting 4 people to work together to coordinate is much harder. And you also don't have a choice. In Shangri-La, you have to do the Easter egg with 4 people. In this map, you don't need that. And given that this map came out in the year 2010, and then 2011 is when all the DLCs came out, it's hard to find people in a lobby to do what you want them to do. Okay, so that's the Gershas. That's perfect. We needed these. That's two things we got. We still need the max wave gun. Okay, and this is the reason why I do 50,000 points up to round 15, because sometimes the luck doesn't work, or you can make a mistake and then you may lose the gun, which is what I did and what I'm about to do with the ray gun again. Okay. So yeah, so that's why I love Moon's the map a lot, the Easter egg. And then one of the things we did, me and a friend of mine, is that we did the Easter egg in 2-player, and then we just kept playing the game. We hit round 60, and okay, we could have kept going if you wanted to, but you know, we had enough. We were like, you know what, enough is enough. But because of the 8 perks, we both went down numerous times. But because of that, we didn't die. We just kept going at it. If I would go down, he would revive me. If I would go down, I'd revive him. We just kept going. So that's the truly unique thing about this map. It's just so fun, you know, just being able to have that ability to, you know, constantly keep reviving the other person. And even if one of us bled out, it would be okay. And I think I did bleed out. And I had all my 8 perks, but I got them all back. Like I lost my weapons, but I never lost my perks, which is a huge thing. And Moon is kind of frustrating in a way, because the perk Juggernog and Speed Cola, which are two of the best perks in the game, maybe not the easiest to get, especially if you go down. You can get one or the other. So with the Easter egg completed, you can, you know, get those perks back. Okay, awesome. So I got the full setup going on. Still have enough points. I'll just buy these, you know. Why not? I'll kill this guy with these if he will die. Clearly that didn't hit him. And that's that. So now I'll demonstrate what I do. Oh, one other thing was left out, and that was the PhD flopper. Okay, so this is actually good. We got the biodome to breach. So this is what I would do. I would combine this gun together. So this gun is really good. So it has this mode, and it can shoot one zombie at a time. You could just reload, or you could combine it, in which case it will kill all zombies. So it's round 16. Should have enough time to, you know, hack the excavator and the cosmonaut. Maestus is here. So again, this is what I do. And I got the full wave going. Oh, sorry. And there you go. So this is pretty much the end game right there. So you got the cosmonaut right there. Second warning. Not a problem. Still coming, I think. So we'll get these zombies going. Okay, that was a close fit, but you don't want to do that. Now when the cosmonaut is in the middle like that. Okay, so again, just kind of keep doing that. Slowly but surely. Okay. And at this point, their spawn rate is actually pretty slow. I thought I would be able to kill the second wave by now. But they're still coming from far and wide. Ooh, another round, that's it. Okay, no problem. So if this happens, what you do is just take the teleporter down to the first floor. Okay, so we still have enough time. So if that happens by mistake, and in fact in high rounds you'll have to do this, we won't have enough time to end the round as quickly as we can. We basically take the teleporter down here. Okay. And we just wait here. Okay, we wait here and we wait for this thing to open up. We'll just kite the zombies here, it's not a big deal. And that became available, so we just quickly take that. And quickly, before the zombies start spawning in, we just hack this. There you go. And then we just keep this gun out. And then just quickly run our way up to Biodome again. So this is something we're going to be doing. Excuse me. We're going to be doing this later on in the rounds, but always make sure that you know where the Cosmonaut is. I didn't realize that round 16 only had 2 waves of zombies spawning in, otherwise I would have been careful to shoot them. But this was good. I demonstrated once before how I would do it without taking the teleporter, and this time I was able to demonstrate with it. Okay, so let's see if the Cosmonaut is here or not. Okay, he's far behind us, so not a big deal. Okay, so we don't want these Nova Gas crawlers. These guys are terrifying in this map because they teleport, as you saw. So we're just gonna kite them here real quick, and once we've got the full wave, we're just gonna kill them. Okay, we're gonna destroy the whole wave with this. Let's see if you're able to. That should beat a lot of them. Okay, well, there's more spawning, clearly. Okay, so that was a good demonstration of this weapon. But I have yet to show you the ray gun. I mean, ray gun is like this classic wonder weapon all the way back from World at War. I say all the way back when I actually playing a map which is one of the oldest zombie maps. We're at Cold War right now, so I'm not one to say much in regards to that. But yeah, so this is basically what you do. You just kind of kite them like this. Okay, they're gathered around you, and then you just kind of use this max wave gun. I'm going to actually demonstrate the use of the ray gun here, so that. But as you can see, I don't like the speed at which it's shooting. It doesn't quite wipe them out as fast, I feel. Which is why I like double tap on it. And there's very little chance that I'm going to be using PhD now, because I'm not going to be holding the ray gun out when I'm kiting like this. I'm going to be using the max wave gun. So that's why I give a PhD at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and do that in a second. Just going to wait for these guys to just kind of do their thing. And then this is another thing I like doing, just blasting them like that. Such a beautiful way to kill these guys. Just beautiful. It's like a Wunderwaffe DG2, but with a single use. So, oops, sorry. So this is another use of the hacker. You can, if you've purchased a perk, you can just hack it and give it up. As you saw, PhD disappeared. This opens up a perk slot for you to grab another perk of your choosing. This should be a feature in pretty much every zombie map, I feel like. I don't know why they took this away in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, but this is a no-brainer. I mean, once you've purchased the perks and say later on you didn't want those perks, why can't you just give up the perk and grab a new one? I feel like Black Ops 1, specifically this map, was ahead of its time. I mean, it's got stuff that you don't see in later on maps later on, so. Okay, so that's that. And yeah, this is pretty much it. So now I'm going to demonstrate. Now I'm going to demonstrate how I run the strat. So there's a Cosmonaut right there, so he's not a big deal. At this point, he's not a big deal. Oh. Okay, so Biodome was about to be reached a 3rd time. So that I guess happened. Third time. Okay, no problem. So again, we just kind of kite these guys here. Oh. So yeah, if you get trapped like that, you know, you can always just blast the zombies with this. What I would recommend is actually pack-a-punching this weapon. Maybe not the ray gun right away, because ray gun is pretty good, you know, till about round 28. I feel unpack-a-punch, and you can just pack-a-punch it after that point. But this weapon, I recommend just pack-a-punching right away, because the clip size that it has, only 2 right now, but it has 4 later on, which is really good in pinch scenarios. So got the whole wave. Now with the ray gun double tap, I'll demonstrate. There you go. It's way better. You may say that, okay, you're wasting ammunition, but I'm like, no. Just blasting them real fast. I'm able to get them in one single turn, which is really nice, I feel like. Okay, so we're gonna continue on this path. This is round 18, so I think a lot more zombies will spawn, so I'm actually gonna go down now and hack the excavator again. Once 3 or more waves start spawning in, 4 minutes are not enough to end the round. It'll take actually a lot longer, so... Oh. Okay, it's not opened up yet. This is bad. So that was kind of close. Okay, so that was not a good thing. Okay, that's okay. We're just gonna do this the normal way then. So again, we're doing this in the middle of the round. This is fairly risky, but the teleporter was locked, which I did not expect to happen. But yes, another thing to note, teleporter, if you just use it the last round, it has a certain amount of cooldown. You can't use it within the same round. You definitely can't. Even in the next round, you cannot use it until a specific amount of time has passed. So just be aware of that. Okay, so we're close, and there you go. Hacked. Perfect. Now again, in a pinch scenario like this that happened to me, it would be good if I had more on the clip size on my weapon. So what I'm gonna do right now, actually, the teleporter should be reset by now, is that go ahead and pack-a-punch this weapon. And just for demonstration purposes, I'll pack-a-punch the ray gun as well. Although I prefer the ray gun unpack-a-punch, I feel that the blast radius is bigger, the splash damage is bigger with a non-pack-a-punched. But you know, that's up to you if you want to do that early or not. I like to wait till like round 28 or 29. But seeing as we're going up to round 20 only, I'm just gonna go ahead and pack-a-punch both these weapons, and that would complete our loadout. With this loadout, you can basically run, I suppose, until round as high as you want. I feel that you can go around 50, 60, 70, 80, as high as you want. You don't need to kill the cosmonaut. The only thing is that the map, when I say as high as you want, within reasonable time, because the map, the game won't run forever. If you're playing this on PlayStation, then you'll start noticing drop in frames after a certain number of rounds. If you're playing this on PC, the frames won't drop, but there's only a certain amount of time before the game's memory will run out, and it'll do a soft reset. It'll just throw you back in the starting screen. And I have not experienced it, but I know people who have experienced it, so that's a thing that happens, which is kind of annoying, but what can you do? So it's advisable to, you can keep going, but do it fast, basically. Okay, so that's both the weapons upgraded. And yeah, we got our setup complete. We got speed, quick, jug, and double tap. One other perk I like to buy, but um, we don't actually have the room for that. But for the demonstration purpose, I'll do it. It's stamina. I'll give up quick revive because again I don't plan on going farther, much far this time round. But normally you wouldn't. I do this normally once I'm done with all my quick revives. Basically, it's right here. So right there, stamina up. And then that's the Simtex grenades I just bought there. So the cool thing about Simtex grenades are that they stick to the ground. They're sticky grenades. So that's pretty cool. And the benefit to stamina up, you can run incredibly fast. Lightweight. Look at that sprint. When you're kiting like that, you need that. Gosh, aiming is bad. So I'll just kill this zombie. I was hoping to kill this guy, but that's okay. Okay, so there's the Cosmonaut. Again, avoid him at all costs. Try not shooting the ray gun inside this area either, because again, if you get hit that window there, the splash or otherwise, it can decompress this area and you won't have oxygen to run around with the hacker. So one last thing I want to demonstrate, another use of the hacker is you can hack perks. And I'm going to try to demonstrate that to the best of my ability. And this is why we have Gersh devices. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather up the zombies. This is what I typically do. I gather up the zombies. And once they've gathered up, I throw a Gersh at a space where I know I can easily hack the perk. So now hacking a perk is not the easiest thing to do because the hitbox for interacting with that is very narrow and you can easily grab the perk, which is a problem. You don't want that happening, but more often than not that ends up happening. So there's that. Okay, so I've gathered them up here. I'm just gonna take them to the start. Hopefully the Cosmonaut doesn't show up. He will show up, I'm pretty sure, soon enough. But at this point I'm just gonna throw the Gersh here. This is exactly where you want to throw the Gersh, because any drop you get here, and there's a max ammo. Okay, so that kind of defeats the purpose. But what you do is you basically throw another Gersh device. I'm gonna hack this max ammo. It'll be hacked into a fire sale. If you get close to it, you throw another Gersh, and then this would turn into max ammo and you just quickly grab it. But yeah, so that's the benefit of that. Oops, I hit the Gersh by mistake. Wonder if another perk would drop. Nope. So that's basically it. That's one of the things I wanted to show. There's a few other uses of the hacker. That's mostly related to the Easter egg. I've shown how to build the wall, how to build the barriers, hack the box to stay in one location, hack the box to get weapons, hack the doors open, hack the off-the-wall weapon, and of course hack the perk, which is most important. Now, as you saw, I don't know if you noticed, but when you hack the perk like that, it does cost 5,000 points. So that does happen, so just be aware of that. And of course I lost max ammo, so I don't have further ammo anymore. So yeah, that's basically my demonstration that I wanted to show. I'll see if I can gather the perks. I'll see if I can get another drop again. But basically, once you run low on ammunition, you start using the Gersh device to get a drop, and then you hack that drop. You be very careful. Try to crouch when you're doing that. If you get trapped like that, just do that. And with this is why speed, cola, and stamina up is so important, so that you can just continue running really fast. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get another wave going. I think there's another breach coming. The breaches didn't come to round 15. Only one breach happened, and now 5 breaches happened within a space of 5 rounds. So that happened. Okay, it's tunnel 6. Okay, well that's okay. Even if it does breach, that's fine. It's a part of the Easter egg you can use to do that, but you can't do the Easter egg solo. Well, you can, but only the first part of it. It doesn't give you any perks. It gives you like a 90-second death machine, which is okay, I suppose. Okay, let's see if we get a drop here. Nope. Okay, so we'll try to get another. If not, then that's okay. We'll just try to end the round at that point. And the Cosmonaut is getting close as well. So you can kite here as well as you... I mean, Biodome is just perfect. You can kite anywhere. The best place, as I showed you, just run around that bunch of rocks at the back there. But you can choose to do it over here as well. Okay, let's see if I can get this to spawn in here. Nothing. Nope. Okay. Not a problem. Okay, let's see if we can... Nothing. Okay, that's okay. But yeah, that's the demonstration that I had for this map. Again, don't give up quick revive for stamina up. But other than that, you know, that's how you get to round 20, and then at this point you can get to round 60, 70, 80, whatever. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go ahead and let these guys just kill me real quick. And yeah. Okay, awesome. Reach round 21. Alright, well, thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.